Hello and welcome. My name is Karolina from KaraDoesYoga. Today is a very special video for me for two reasons. So first of all, it is a 10th video that I'm uploading to YouTube. And I cannot believe it's been already 10 weeks since I've started this amazing journey. So thank you so much right now to everyone who supports me, subscribes, comments, and just supports me even in their hearts or thoughts from afar. Thank you so much. Second reason why it's so special, it's because I want to talk about flexibility. And flexibility is one of the most fascinating subjects and topics for me related to yoga. As a teacher, I hear it so many times. Oh, I've heard that yoga is so cool, but I'm just not flexible to do it. And oh crap, and who is? I know I wasn't. When I started, my flexibility level was just ridiculously terrible. I was just stiff and I could not do any of those beautiful poses that you see all over internet. But you must understand that flexibility, it's not something that we bring up front to the mat. It is something that we gain with practice and time. So flexibility has very little to do with yoga. And we do lose flexibility over time with seated lifestyle. It is completely normal that we lose the moisture in our tissues. Our joints settle into limited range of motion, and we dehydrate a lot. Even if we do gym, even if we run, our body gets lazy, and by the time we are adult, we lose 15% of the moisture in our body and tissues. So it's completely normal to feel stiff and not flexible. Fortunately, there are ways how to gain that flexibility back. And here are my 4 tips how to do it safely, what to pay attention to prevent injuries and to get actually stretched and flexible. So number 1 is breath. Make sure whenever you go deeper into your stretch, you exhale. Exhalation is connected to activating slightly our parasympathetic nervous system, PNS, that is responsible for rest and digest situations, meaning we are much more prone to relax. That also means our muscles are much more willing to relax and surrender to our efforts. So make sure you align your stretches with the exhalations. Number 2, take time. So whenever you deepen your stretch, stay there for around 90 to 120 seconds. It is scientifically proven this is how much you actually need to make permanent changes in your connective tissues. So make sure you deepen that stretch, you take your time. Take time means also don't expect unrealistic efforts overnight. Unfortunately, the flexibility is not magic. As much as I love magic in life, this is not the case. Flexibility is all about consistency, not magic. So I'm sorry, you need to stay consistent. So take your time. Number 3, beware of a reciprocal inhibition. I know it sounds, what is this? But it's super simple. Whenever you try to work on stretching one muscle, make sure the antagonist muscle is being flexed. So it's super useful whenever you work on your hamstring, which is the muscle that goes all the way here. While working on hamstring, make sure your quads are nice and tensed and contracted. This is gonna help you to relax the hamstring, and this is also gonna help you stretch it more permanently. Number 4, don't bounce while stretching. Very intuitively, we think the bouncing gonna get us a little bit deeper into the stretch, which is completely not true, and actually gonna work the opposite way, because our muscles are equipped with sensor called spindles, and spindles are responsible for preventing tearing our muscle apart. So they are super useful. If you can imagine being on ice skating and our legs are just going apart really fast. This is spindles that are responsible to tense up muscles and bring our legs together to prevent that injury. So the same mixed signals the spindles are getting whenever we bounce, so they are not really sure what's going on. Is it gonna tear the muscles? So they much rather tense them in order to prevent the injury. While static stretches, the spindles again, they of course they're going to react, but a reaction will not be so exaggerated and so intense. So they are much rather to relax over time and with the exhalation. So all those four combined will give you definitely some results much faster. And the fifth tip that actually just comes straight from my heart, from the bottom of my heart. Enjoy the process. Just surrender to the process. Don't expect too much. Don't get overwhelmed with those beautiful, perfect pictures. I can assure you, all of these people that post beautiful poses and stretchy bodies started exactly at the same point. I know I did, and that's still a lot of satisfaction to see over time how this process has changed. So I guarantee satisfying results after some time. So yeah, let me know how does it work. Is it any helpful? I hope it is. I hope you stay with me on this journey. So subscribe for weekly yoga videos. Follow me at KaraDoesYoga on Instagram or Facebook. And thank you so much for watching. Namaste.